If you want to get the most perfect blowout at home, I got you, but there are so many different types of round brushes out there, so which one is actually the best? Hi girlies, it's Evie, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and I'm so excited to make this video today because, as most of you girls know, I've always been using this shabby little $2 round brush for my blowouts, which I definitely wasn't loving. So luckily I just got sent 4 different types of round brushes, and I've already taken a little look at them without trying them though, because I wanted to try them together with you. But they look so gorgeous and the quality of them is so good. Now, before we start testing out the round brushes, I want to say a huge thank you to a Mikey for sending over these brushes and also for sponsoring today's video, because I am so happy about these brushes. Like, you guys love how much I love hair and hair care and blowouts, and those are literally the golden key in order to achieve the most perfect blowout, so I'm excited. We're starting off strong since this is the biggest one, and also this one is so amazing because it's their round barrel hairbrush with Boar bristles, and also it has nano ionic tag and ergonomic handle design, which I can tell because, like I was saying, I already took a sneak peek on them and it looked so gorgeous and interesting, so I'm very excited. Okay, I've already sectioned my hair. As you can tell, it's kind of messy, but honestly, it's not in the hair sectioning, it's all about the round brush and the technique that you're using. And here you can also see a close-up as well as the ergonomic handle design with all the knobs and the all-over shape, but also the different bristles on the brush, so the black ones as the Boar bristles and then the regular longer bristles. And I'm obviously using heat protectant for every section, so this is what we will be doing now. No, because I just have to show you the update from my round brushes real quick because it's insane. This is what we started with and this is what we're having now. This one has such bad bristles and it looks also so nasty, but like, and this one just has multiple types of bristles. It has the regular like plastic bristles but also Boar bristles, and this one is also just not heat resistant at all. Like, and after my first few little blowouts where I was using this, which is why I'm even happier to have this one now. So let's finally try it. Now, as you can see here, I'm primarily straightening my hair, but instead of using a straightener, I'm going in with the Boar bristle brush, since this round brush is the best for like if you want to achieve smooth and silky hair. They are also the best for controlling spliss and smoothing thick or coarse hair, and while using that you will achieve the effect of a polished and shiny finish without making the hair flat. What's also great about this type of brush is that it's much healthier for your hair than going in with a straightening iron, and all that while achieving a better result. And of course, there are multiple techniques of styling your hair while using this type of round brush. You've already seen my first technique, and here's the second technique, where I'm just curling my hair in this type of angle and then twisting it at the ends to create even more of a curl. And as you can see, my hair is already so shiny, all by using this type of round brush. Each round brush also comes with 4 of these type of hair clips. And now let's try out the smaller version of the Boar brush. Now, with the smaller one you get the same effect, so your hair is still as smooth and sleek, but since the brush itself is a little bit smaller than the other one, you still get a little bit more of a curl or of a swing, while still remaining the polished look of using this type of brush. Here you can also see them side to side, and as you can tell, the size difference is not that much, since the second one is only 1 size smaller. Okay, now while this one is cooling down, I'm going in with the other round brush, which is the Luxe round blowout brush. And here you can also see another close-up of the brush that I'm using. And the Luxe blowout brush is, as you can tell by the name, especially designed for blowouts. Since this is more of a larger round brush, it's best for long hair and also for adding more volume at the roots, and it creates a very bouncy and silky blowout with soft waves and maybe, if you want to, even straight ends, depending on your technique. As you can see, the method that I am using allows you to have a little bit of a curl or a swing at the ends, and I feel like it's definitely more bouncy with this one, but if you want more of a curl, then you should maybe stick to that one. As I was mentioning earlier, I received 4 different round brushes, so this is the last one, and it's again the Luxe round brush. but the size is different. So this one has a radius of 1.3 inch and the other one has a radius of around 0.7 inch. I really like both of them, but I feel like this one only looks good when you have layers, because this one could get a little bit too much into 60s when you don't have layers, and some people might not like that. So I will try out this one and I will try to make a middle path between these two. So I won't be using the exact method that I was using here, but also not on here with the cooling off, because we want to make it beginner friendly. So I will just like adjust the angle into such a curl, but I won't be like letting it cool down. This brush is pretty much the same, only that it's a little bit more smaller, which still makes so much of a difference. And when you're using this round brush, you can achieve more tighter curls and waves, and you can especially achieve those waves when you just brush out your curls while you're still using the same round brush. Oh, and by the way, very important, in order to get the smoothest blowout, always blow dry your hair in a downward direction, following the natural cuticle of your hair from root to tip. And here's why. First of all, you can reduce frizz and your hair will look so much more shiny, and it will literally give you that hair salon smoothness. Okay, please ignore my bangs right now, but stop, I'm obsessed. Like, this is so pretty at the ends. Oh my goodness. And it also prevents damage from heat or general breakage, especially on fragile or color treated hair, and it also lays the cuticle flat. And then you just flip it back, and after that just add a little bit of hairspray. Also on your layers. And no, this is still not the result, because the last step is to add some argan oil into our hair so that it will even look more shiny and hydrated. And here you have the final result of today's blowout. I really love it because, as I was mentioning earlier, you don't have that much of a curl, but it's also not straight, so my ends are kind of like with this kind of swing that I was talking about, and generally you have overall volume, and I would say this is pretty much the classic type of a blowout. Now, after testing all 4 brushes, I have to say each one has a strength, but if I have to pick the best universal round blowout brush, it would actually be the 1.7 inch Boar bristle brush. And here's why. It's multifunctional, meaning you can use it for a classic blowout, create soft curls at the ends, or even smooth and straighten your hair while drying. The Boar bristles help to reduce frizz and shine and give you control, while the larger size makes styling so much more easier and faster. It also works well on most hair types, because as you can tell, I myself also have a little bit of structured hair. Now, if you have shorter hair or prefer more defined curls, the 1.3 inch Boar bristle brush is a great option, because it grips the hair really well while keeping it smooth. Because honestly, I would say the best would be a mix between the two of them. And that's already it with the video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful. And I also hope that you'll finally be able to find the perfect round brush in order for the perfect like blowout. Bye bye, love you!